Okay, here's our video on the total cost and percent error. And before we begin, we should know what absolute value is because we're going to see it in the formula. So again, this is the absolute value of 5. These are the absolute value symbols. And the absolute value of 5 is 5. It's 5 away from 0. For example, if we did the absolute value of -5, the absolute value of -5 is also 5 because it's 5 away from 0. So when we do percent error, this is the formula. We want to find the absolute value here of the approximate value minus the actual value, divided by the actual value. So again, the approximate value is the value that we're guessing or about, and the actual value is the exact value. So for example, let's say we had this question. It says the report said the parking lot held 290 cars, but we counted a space of only 200 cars. So what is the percent error? So again, let's just look at these numbers. 290 cars, that's what the report said, right? That's what the report was guessing. But when we counted, that's the actual number, 200. So again, let's look at these. The approximate value is 290. The actual value is 200. So we're going to take the approximate value, what the report said, 290, minus 200, because that's the actual value, divided by 200. And again, these red lines are the absolute value symbols. So we get 90 over 200. Again, the top number is always in the box. We have to divide. We're going to put 90 in the box and divide. And when we divide, we get 0.45. And remember with percents, we move them twice to get the percent. So the error was 45%. See if you can do this one. Gil thought 50 people would show up at the concert. That's what his guess was, his approximate value. When they counted, there were 80 people. So what is the percent error? So he thought there was 50. That was the approximate value. We're minusing it by the exact value of 80. And again, the blue is the absolute value. So 50 minus 80 is -30, but we want the absolute value of -30. And the absolute value of -30 is 30. So we'll get 30 over 80. And again, we're going to put 30 in the box because the top number's in the box. We get 0.375. We move the decimal twice, and the percent error is 37.5. Now we'll talk about total cost. Here are some of the terms you'll see. Sales tax, tip, commission. These are all percents. When we buy something at the store, we'll pay a tax. When we go to the restaurant, we'll give the waitress a tip. And commission is what a sales agent will get when they sell something. So here's an example with commission. A sales agent makes $500 a week plus a commission of 3%. His total sales were $1,600. How much did she earn? He earned, actually. This should have been a her, right? How much did he earn? Okay, so let's look at this. Again, he makes $500 a week. Even if he sells nothing, he's going to make $500 a week. But he's getting a commission of 3% on whatever he sells. So he sold $1,600 worth of stuff. He's not going to get $1,600. He's going to get 3% of $1,600. So what he's getting is, he's going to make $500, plus he's going to get 3% of $1,600. Again, we want to make 3% 0.03. That's how we multiply percents. We move the percent twice, and we get 0.03. So it's going to be $1,600 times 0.03. 1,600 times 0.03 is $48. So he made a commission. He made $48 as a commission. But again, remember, he also made $500 for the week. So his total is $548. Let's do one more. Let's say you go to the store and you buy a jacket that costs $150. but there's tax, unless you go to Pennsylvania. So there's tax. Let's say the tax was 8%. So again, tax is 8%. We want to move this twice, and it becomes 0.08. So now what we're doing, we're just multiplying 150 times 0.08 gives us the tax. Okay, so again, just multiply that and you get $12. So the total sales would be $162. That'll be the total sales. Okay, great job.